Hello and welcome to your day 3 onboarding unit assignment and video. I am going to take a few moments to walk you through downloading a document, editing it, and uploading it to a Dropbox. If you are watching this video, then you have clearly made it to the onboarding unit and you are well into this unit, almost finished as a matter of fact. We're going to take a look at day 3. Right here, you have a day 3 onboarding unit, and there's this little icon underneath of it. This little icon means there's a Dropbox. This is where we upload the work we've completed to get a grade for the assignment. Then there are digital materials or documents underneath, they're listed underneath, and those are the things that you're going to download and edit. If you're using Google Chrome, your download will appear as a box over here, and it will have the day 3 onboarding unit document listed. If you are using Firefox, a blue arrow will appear somewhere up in here in your URL bar. You'll want to click that blue bar and find these words and click on them to download and open that document. Click here. And then mine will open up over here, so I'll click that. And then it brings us to our science onboarding lesson 3. And we are going to enable the editing on this document. When we enable the editing, it opens up our editing toolbars. That's what will allow us to put information on the document and save it to our computer. If we don't press that enable editing button, then we cannot edit this document and we cannot save it to our computer. Okay, so it's really important to press that and make sure that all of your editing tools appear and you're ready to go. So the first thing we have to do is locate the rules on plagiarism and snip it into this document. Okay, so let's go do that. We'll go back to the internet and we're going back to our OMS. I need to find rules on plagiarism, and I will help you guys out because I know that those are housed in your regular courses. So we're going to go to this home and take ourselves back to the MGLVA homepage. That's where we can link to our classes. We're going to find our science class, or any other class if you want to, but science will work. Click on there. And when you want to find the rules on plagiarism, you'll have to go to the content because that's a part of the content of a course. And we are going to look in the table of content, course materials. And right here, we have some resources. And academic integrity is going to speak to you about plagiarism. So we are going to click on that. And it opens up all of the rules on plagiarism. We need to take a snip of this. It's best if you read through it before you take your snip. And then when you take a snip, you just have to take a snip of a small portion of these rules of plagiarism. So that way I know you've at least seen them, hopefully read through them. And I am using the Snip and Sketch tool, which is a new tool because our regular snipping tool is porting over to this one. So I have this snip here, and I'm going to press the copy button here. So that puts it on my clipboard. And then I'm going to pull up my document. And right here it says rules on plagiarism. So I wanted to locate the rules on plagiarism. Check, we did that. And then snip it into this document. So if I put my cursor just before the rules on plagiarism, and I do a right mouse click, I get this option here to paste regular or paste like a picture. And you can choose whichever one seems to fit best. Right now, this looks like a better fit on the page, so I'm going to go with this one. And then I'm going to press return. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. Let me see, locate the textbook. That's number 2. Locate the textbook, because we finished number 1. We're going to number 2. Locate the textbook. Snip the front cover into this document. All right, let's see. There must be a place to put that, right? And it's right down there. I don't like how far down on the page that is, so I'm going to bring that up a little bit. And then I'm going to come back over here. I need the front cover of a textbook. I'm already in a class. So let's poke around in here and see if there's anything here for us. We'll go to the resources. And I am seeing that there is not a textbook listed. It would be a resource, so it would be like an Earth Science resource guide. That is not here because in Earth Science this year, which is very exciting to me, our textbook is embedded in the reading. So we're going to go over here to the first lesson, Introduction to Earth Science. And it's going to take a few moments to load. There we go. In Earth Science, I want you guys to be aware, and probably in your other classes, I want you to be aware of a couple things. This is a reader. So this will have the computer read to you. If you want this on, you just click on it and you have to press read. It'll focus things, define them for you, translate it, and there are a few other things that it can do. If you press this, it reads and highlights as it goes. So cool. All right, these buttons are to move you from one part of the lesson to the next section. So you have to finish pressing all of these buttons so that they gray out like this. So you want to press this right arrow until it grays out, and that's when you would use these arrows to move to the next part of your assignment. We're going to go back to page 1 because right here, this is the front cover essentially of our Earth Science textbook. So we're going to grab a new snip of this right here. And I'm going to copy that on right there. I'm going to come back over to my document and I'm going to paste that in here the same way that I pasted the other snip. So I will right mouse click. I'm going to take a look at my paste options. This is our keeping the source formatting, and this is snipping it like a picture. That does not work very well. So we're going to keep the source formatting and snip it this way so it fits nicely on the page. All right. Number 3 in our assignment says save the Word document in your science folder and then submit the file into the Dropbox. That's number 4. So first we have to save. So number 3 is save the Word document in your science folder. Okay, we're going to have to do that. So we're going to press File and then Save As. We want to go to Documents or this PC. And if you press up, it will take you to your desktop. This is where you should have an ELA, Science, Math, History, Art, PE, and Technology folder. And we are going to click on our homeroom, and we are going to park this assignment in there. We'll save it right there. And then we're going to submit the file to the Dropbox. We're ready to go back to that Dropbox that we found in our Day 3 onboarding unit. All right, so we pressed that home button. We came back to the MGLVA homepage. We're going to click on classes and we're going to go to Mrs. Sturgeon's homeroom because Well, you go to your homeroom if you're not in mine. Go to your teacher's homeroom class. And you're going to click on Content. And this is where we submit to that Dropbox. So I am going to, and we are going to submit this to the Day 3 Onboarding Unit Dropbox. So what we do, we're in Day 3, we're going to click right here on these words, Day 3 Onboarding Unit. And this is what the Dropbox looks like. It's not too complicated. It says no submissions yet, but we can upload, or you can drag and drop. We'll upload. Okay, and what we see is that assignment will show up right here in this blue hyperlink text. Now, if you want to leave your teacher a comment, you can. And at this point, you have not submitted your assignment. You have to scroll down and press the submit button, and we're going to look for a little message that says it was successfully submitted. So watch this. Ta-da! Submitted successfully. Confirmation email sent successfully. That means you're going to get an email saying, yay, you submitted an assignment. And that is how you download a document, edit it, and submit it to the Dropbox. Thank you so much for joining us for our onboarding unit, and I will look forward to seeing you guys in class.